THOW Chicago, and we are back again on another LIVE. That's right. And this live was actually a surprise because I tried to upload two versions of this video, and one of the video tracks was just off so bad. I don't know why, because it is what it is, okay? But we bringing you this live because I made a short in regards to Jesus and Christianity being exposed. And like I said, I tried to upload two joints. They didn't seem to work out too well. So I'm just going to give it to you like this. In the raw, flesh, freestyle, I can do this here. Okay? Now, we're going to get to those other counsels as well that I spoke about in my last live when I was talking about how all of these Christians or Bible thumpers was trying to attack me. Y'all attacking the wrong person. Y'all need to go tackle somebody that's unlearned, okay? But needless to say, this is what's happening. For starters, I want you all to go get a pen and paper or pencil and paper. 100. This is absolutely freestyle. I'm sorry I had to do it this way. I had visual images and everything for you all, okay? But Jesus and Christianity exposed. Yes, it's all fake, because I'm going to give you the origin of it. Because many people believe in Jesus. Many people believe in Christianity. They believe, but they don't know. They have no clue. But tonight, hopefully, we will be able to smash on this subject so you all won't come and try to attack me again in regards to this, because you're going to lose every time. Now, your Jesus that you say you worship and that is your Lord and Savior, he came, the thought of him, the origin of him came in the mind of Alexander the Greek general, Ptolemy the First, Sotar Lagi, Ptolemy Sotar, okay? And he took over after Alexander the Greek died in 323 BC, okay? They say that Alexander the Greek died from poisoning or malaria, okay? Either way, he was gone and done for, okay? And after that, his general took over. And when his general took over Egypt, yes, Alexander the Greek invaded Egypt. But needless to say, Ptolemy the First had this conception of how he wanted to be recognized as a god to the black people. He wanted to be worshipped like Asar, Aset, Heru, and all of our other great black ancestors. He wanted us to pay homage to him. And the only way that he will be successful in doing so is if he found some way to emulate himself into the deities of the black ancient Egyptians. Now, he tried to make an image. He tried to make an image whom black ancient Egyptians made for him in Memphis. And this image had two faces on it. One side, Apis the bull, because black ancient Egyptians worshipped the black bull. And then on the other side, he had Osiris, which was the Greek equal to Asar. Asar in Kemetic language was the black god, his wife, Aset, and the baby, Heru. So he wanted to find somewhere so he can get accepted. He went to all of these schools And, they like, no, we can't make this image for you. We can't make this image for you. But he finally landed in Memphis and got one made. And the people would not accept the image. They would not accept the image. They would not throw away their ancestors and their gods for this Caucasian man who just took everything from them. You see, that's started. The concept of Jesus was in Ptolemy's mind, and that image is called Apis Osiris, Apis Serapis. Yes, look that up. Apis Serapis, Serapis. Now, for those of you who don't know, Serapis is Jesus. I want you to go Google who are the worshipers of Serapis. I know it's going to hurt your feelings now. I know that it's going to hurt your feelings. Yes, Serapis, Serapis. But what can I tell you? And who are his followers and worshipers? It says Christians, right? That's what I'm saying. Now, remember, it's still around 323, 324 BC that this is going on. Now, he got so mad that the people wouldn't accept him into the ancestral realm gods of black Egyptian ancestors. So what did he do? He closed down all the temples in Egypt except for the one in Memphis, because it was there that the image was made by ancient black Egyptians whom they just conquered, okay? So now he keeps pushing this issue and they say no. So he closed all of their temples, take all of their scrolls, take all of their books and everything, and places them in Memphis where he's at. Okay? Now, in the course of all of this, he has a grandson that is thriving to be just like him. So when he dies, his grandson, Ptolemy the second Ptolemy was not his grandson, but he was another general. But Ptolemy III was Ptolemy I's grandson, and when he came into power, what he did was he built an annex in Alexandria, Egypt. And he took all of those scrolls and all of those books and all of those manuscripts that he stolen away from the ancient black Egyptians, and he put them in that annex and made it a library. And this is where you get your famous Library of Alexandria. Yeah, the great Library of Egypt. The manuscripts and all of that which was stolen from the ancient Egyptians when they were conquered by Alexander the Greek. Now, so it's like 325. Okay? They need some type of way to work this Serapis guy in. Okay? AKA Jesus. Because that is Serapis' name, okay? Jesus. I'm giving you all an update. And I'm keeping you informed in the loop so you can keep up. Now, in 325 AD, they had a council of Nicaea. And in the council of Nicaea, this is where Jesus, Serapis, was being introduced into the Bible with canon law. If you're not familiar with canon law, you need to go and check that out. Okay? So we went, you see, how many years? We went from 323 to 325 AD, 323 BC to 325 AD. That's 1,000 years that the white people was trying to push this image, this school of thought, this conquest philosophy, this religion. Okay? Now, in 325 AD, this Council of Nicaea was led by none other than Sylvester. Okay? Sylvester was a Coptic Egyptian, ancient black Coptic Egyptian. Do your research. Okay? And what was his job? His job was to get these black people to accept this Serapis. Like I said, this has been going on for years. A new ruler, same concept. New ruler, same concept. Constantine gave Sylvester this power to do this as long as he can help convince and write white people into black people's history. And while they did that, they had all of the power of the emperor and made will for themselves and their families, but for the majority of the people, no, they sold them out. You see? So now, the people still say no, right? We're not accepting this here at the Council of Nicaea, but this is why it was called, and how to write Serapis, Jesus, into a religious, Christianized form of worship and brainwashing. In fact about it, now, they're going to tell you that the followers of Jesus, or aka Serapis, are Christians, but Jesus never started the group called Christianity. Jesus couldn't even tell you what a Christian is or what a Christian was, because there was no Christians according to the history of Jesus. And like I say, we know that he's a fictional character, but they had to write him in history some type of way. You can go and research everything that I'm telling you. This is why I begged you to start off with a pen and some paper. Okay? Now, after 325 AD, they had another council. They had the Council of Constantine. Constantine, at this time, gave Leo I the power to keep this going. Keep this going, and you will do well, and your family do well, and you will have people at your feet. Okay? And that's what Leo I did. He continued on with the cycle of this fake Serapis. Okay? But as each council takes place, the transitioning of the image is also taking place. You see? Each council, the image has changed so that it's not the same image that the people already said no to. And the people, the black ancient Egyptians, worship their ancestors. You can't make up their ancestors. We didn't have no Bible. We didn't have no Quran. We didn't have no Torah. Our way of life was our religion. Actual facts. Actual facts. Okay? So now, after this Council of Constantine, okay, in 351, okay, there's another council that takes place in 381. And this council was called by Philistine in 381 AD, and this was the Council of Ephesus. Okay? Now, they've gotten so good with this, okay, and had so many councils and years of brainwashing and having black people not being able to worship their ancestors or build any type of structure that reminded them of their ancestors. They had to strictly go with the conqueror's program, or just be quiet or just be dead. Okay? But we not having what you did, because what you did gave you power. And now they're the new rulers. They're the new owners. And they made us the peons. Okay, 100. So getting back to this Council of Ephesus in 381 AD. Okay, this is where you have what they call the homogeneous creed being brought about in 381. Philistine's son, okay, wanted to replace the ancient Egyptian triangle with Asar, Aset, and Heru with this Serapis guy. Take Asar out and put this guy in Serapis, okay, and make him the father. So now we have this image of this one guy. You know, just look up who Serapis is. And this is where your Jesus comes from. Because right now at this stage in 381 is the Serapis image in which you see the guy with all of the curly, stringly hair looking like a male Medusa. Yeah, with the little thing on top of his head. Yeah, that cat. That's Serapis. That was what he looked like before what we see him as today in the image of Jesus. Okay? Now this is called the homogeneous creed. And they are really making progress right now. Okay, they took Asar out and put in Serapis. So now they say, okay, we got something going here. We're moving into their Trinity. Okay, that which they worship. And then replaced Mary, replaced Aset with Mary. And named Mary Theotoka. Theotoka is the mother of God. That's what Theotoka means. And they replaced Mary, they replaced Aset with Mary. So now you got Serapis, right? And you got Mary. Okay, so now they just need to place Heru to be some type of baby Jesus. Okay. So now we're going to get to this last council here, which is the Council of Chalcedon. And that is in 451 AD. The Council of Chalcedon. And at Chalcedon, okay, they replaced Mary, Aset with Aset. They replaced her with Mary, and she became the Theotoka. And 431, with the homogeneous creed, they replaced Asar as Serapis, and then at the Council of Chalcedon, they replaced Aset with Mary. Okay, and your baby Jesus, Serapis, was born. Like father, like son, right? As they did with, in the Greek god, Osiris, Isis, and Horus, which they, got from Asar, Aset, and Heru. Okay? And there your Christianity was born in 451 AD at the Council of Chalcedon. At this time they have championed their religion, and the people accepted that. How could that be? I don't understand how people can sell out their own ancestors and their gods for the gods of the conquerors. And what's sad about this is that Coptic ancient Egyptians, meaning black men, right? They helped do this here. They helped do this for their own self-benefit. Sold us out. They didn't want to be a peon. They wanted a high position and serve the new boss. Damn. Sad shit, but some real shit, right? And then on top of that, what did black ancient Egyptians do as well? In 532, the beginning of the first Christian church was being built under the ruler Justinian. But it was black ancient Coptic Egyptians who built it. And that church institution is called the Hagia of Sophia, which still exists in Turkey. You had black professors who was the first teachers of these new rulers, new religion. Dig that. You see that there? Do you see that there? And some of the Christian commandments came from us. 42 laws of Ma'at. 42 laws of Ma'at. If you don't know who Ma'at is, M-A-A-T, go look her up. Look up her 42 laws and compare those laws and some of, the statutes that they have in the Bible. And you will get a better understanding of where your commandments came from. I just gave you a historical origin of Christianity in about, not even 30 minutes. However, getting back to this Hagia Sophia that was started being built in 532 AD, it wasn't completed until 537 AD. In fact about it, I think it was the 25th of December when the Hagia of Sophia was built in 537 AD. Think about that. And that's in Turkey. And when the Ottomans came in and took over, they made it a mosque. But that was your first Christian church. That was your first Christian church. Your baby Jesus, your Serapis, your Mother Mary, who is called the Theotokos. I gave you all of the 4 councils. I only gave you one on the last live. But I told you I'd give you the other ones in another live. And I just gave them to you. All 3 of them. The Council of Nicaea, the Council of Constantine, the Council of Ephesus by Philistine, and the Council of Chalcedon. Those are your 4 councils that help originate Christianity and your Jesus, your Serapis, your what have you. I don't see nobody viewing me right now. That has got to be insane. But I'm still driving and I'm still going. Like I said, I just hate that my uploads went bad. I tried to do it twice, you all. So, you didn't get no images, but you got research material to research to prove to you that I do have an understanding of the scriptures. In fact, I see where they come from. And many of you still don't see to this day where they come from, yet you worship Serapis and Christianity. Black people never knew nothing about that. In fact about it, if y'all go down, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 videos on my uploads on this page, check out that. The Crucified Saviors of the World. And then go over to my other channel, Mo Powers, MOPOWERZ, and go to the live section of that and review the World 16 Crucified Saviors. That was even long before Jesus was even in existence. I'm just saying. And I'm going to leave you with this bonus. Since we're talking about Jesus, Christianity, and how I'm exposing it, I'm going to give you another jewel, okay? And that jewel is this. In your Bible, it never tells you or talks to you or instructs you how to get to heaven or hell. Jesus told you that the kingdom of heaven is within you, not some place that you go after you die. I'm going to say that again. Jesus said that the kingdom of heaven is within you, the book of Matthew. So you can't go to a place when you die when the place that you're looking for is already inside you. Who told you you was going to heaven or hell when you die? When Jesus said, your Serapis told you that the kingdom of God is within you, and there's no need for you to go nowhere after you die. You think about that, you all. It's your host, THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is power. It is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. And if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Yeah, and the word all so that you can help ensure that you get notifications when I upload videos on YOUTUBE. Also, press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It's a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation in regards to Jesus and Christianity being exposed. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out and never give up on your DREAMS.